Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So guys, in this video I'll show you how to make a double deck succulent arrangement. Now this is going to work out really well for people who do not have a lot of space. You can add in your succulents or you can even make an arrangement with stem cuttings. For this I have taken two different types of pots. Now the lower deck or the lower pot is around 16 centimeters in width and the upper one is almost half the size, that is 8 centimeters. So basically you need to have two containers for this kind of an arrangement. Now this completely depends upon you. I am making a double decker arrangement. If you want, you can even make a triple decker arrangement as well, but remember the pots have to be in an ascending order. So the lowest pot should be largest, the one in the middle should be a medium size, and the one on the last, which stays at the top, should be the smaller size. So basically you can work according to whichever tends to work out really well for you. Apart from this, if you want to place the upper pot in the center, you can do that as well. Over here I'll be placing the upper pot towards the edge because I'll be receiving the light only in one direction. You will be able to see at the end of the video. So I'm going to place it at the edge of the pot so that I have enough space in front. But again, it completely depends upon you. If you tend to receive light from all the sides, then you can place the upper pot in the center. Another very important thing, both the pots, the lower pot as well as the upper pot, both should have a drain hole, and you can place a piece of rock or you can even keep a net in order to contain the soil in the pot. Otherwise, when you're going to water it, the soil is going to flow out. Now guys, we are done with the arrangement. You can see this is how the arrangement, the hardscape looks like. It kind of resembles a lot like a cake. So this is how it should look like. You can see there is enough space in the upper pot as well as there is enough growing space on the lower deck as well. So this is how your hardscape is going to look like, and after this we will start putting into the succulents. Now I'll give you a quick tip guys. Now because this entire arrangement tends to look slightly flat, so what we are going to do is on the upper deck, that is the first pot, we are going to use succulents that are slightly more pointed. So for the upper pot, I'll be using Ceraria Blue Mist. Now Ceraria Blue Mist tends to grow vertically. It gets very plump. It has these very prominent pointed leaves. So with this, what's going to happen is our arrangement is not going to look flat. In fact, these succulents will tend to make the arrangement look really tall. So try to use succulents that have these really pointed leaves, so your arrangement is going to look quite tall. So over here, I'll try and put in as many as pointed leaved succulents that I have. I will also try and add one of my Crassula red pogoda because it also has these really pointed leaves, and over the period of time it is going to turn reddish in color, so it is going to give a little bit more of a colorful look to this arrangement. Overall, as you can see, most of the succulents that I have put in right now are very chalky blue in color, so by adding in a little bit more of color will make this arrangement even more colorful. So I'm going to be adding a Crassula red pogoda. Also I will be putting in some cuttings of Sedum Adolphi. So Sedum Adolphi will give the orange color to this arrangement. So now we are completely done with the upper portion of this arrangement. You can see all of these succulents have these really pointed leaves. As and when they start to grow, they are going to grow vertical and they will start making this arrangement look slightly taller, which otherwise would have looked very flat. So now we can completely focus on the lower part of the arrangement, which is the most important part of our arrangement. Now let me quickly give you a tip. As you can see, this point over here is going to be a focal point of this arrangement, which means when a person tends to see our arrangement, this is what's going to grab their attention. So this is where we are going to place our larger succulents. So this is something that they will notice first, which is going to work as a thriller. And then we will be adding smaller succulents which will be going backwards. So basically the bigger succulent over here and then smaller succulents behind. This is how I'm going to work with the succulents. All the larger succulents will come in the focal point. We'll try to make the focal point as dense as possible by adding in smaller succulents in between the gaps and then slowly start filling in all the fillers to the back of the arrangement. Also, you can even add some spillers. I'm using some ruby necklace. So basically we have used thrillers, fillers pillars and spillers to complete this entire arrangement. This is how the final arrangement looks like. I know there are a lot of empty spots, small gaps. It's absolutely fine, but if you want, you can add in some more of smaller cuttings. But I'm going to leave it as it is because after a couple of months, the succulents will start to grow. They will start to open up. Right now, they are very compact, but over the period of time, they will open up and they'll make this arrangement even more dense. So right now, I'm going to let the arrangement stay like this. I'll wait and watch how they tend to grow. And as you can see, even the upper pot also has a lot of space. So over a period of time, even that pot will also get filled up. The succulents will start to open up and they will look even more dense. And in fact, they will also start growing vertically. So right now the succulent arrangement looks little tiny, but over the period of time it will look taller because of the succulents that we have placed in the upper pot. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.